Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy, Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. How are y'all doing today? You know, I really thought I wasn't gonna stream tonight, but you know what? It's like Freckles it. I love the next world's gonna be one of my favorites actually. Just like Witchy World, it's another good world that we're taking a preview right now actually. But last stream, we basically got through Glitter Gulch Mine, which unfortunately had some hiccups. But it wasn't that much of big footage. The only thing that was missing in the footage was basically Cheato page. And then we venture forward to Grunty's, you know, amusement park called the Witchy World. And basically, that's all that was. In today's stream, we're going to be tackling Jolly Roger Lagoon, not Bay, Lagoon, and Terrydactyland. With that being said, guys, let's get started. So, I honestly don't know what to expect because it's been I don't know Terrydactyland as well as like other people do. That's because like Terrydactyland's kind of like it's a very interesting world, but we'll get to that once we get there. But Jolly Roger Lagoon, I know this area pretty freaking well because I used to replay this. So welcome to Jolly Roger's Lagoon. This world, a lot of people do not like this world. Me personally, I actually think it's one of the better ones. And allow me to explain. It's because like mostly the, not only is the music really good, that's why I have my headphones on my out of my neck right now. But it's also like, there's some good throwbacks. There's also like a few things that we need to do at the moment, and also, you know, Vulture levels is like, I feel like they're so underrated, just in my personal opinion, but I always feel like Vulture levels in general are just like, they're structured very well. Now some of you guys may be saying, but Frostman, you are very freaking crazy. Why would you think underwater levels are fun and all that stuff? Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's because they're unique. Yes, I understand some of the swim mechanics can be a pain in the neck, of course. But I feel like fire levels are way worse, way more guilty of that. So, Turtle View Cove, was that changed in this version? I don't know actually. But Jolly Roger Lagoon is very heavily on water, but there are like interesting structures that you can do. So right now, what we're gaining right now is Kazooie's first physical attack where we don't need Banjo. So it's like, we do that and then we can do this. But just like the claw swipe, you'll never use the feather swipe. It is a very impractical move, one could say. But yeah, we have all these like doubloon things that we need to collect. I want to make sure that we collect these ASAP actually, because I don't really want to like grab them if it like slows our progress down. And that's all we really need to do with just Kazooie by herself. Nothing too helpful, but if we go over here, Wave Racer Ride, you may see a very familiar face, but I don't want to interact with him just yet. Blubbers can wait just a little bit because I don't know how the heck that registered as a not a fall, but okay, I'll take it. Come over here, we have another blue ginger. Interesting. That is very interesting. We ran into another one, but we talked to Blubbers. If you try to come here with just Kazooie, he's not gonna talk to you and say, oh, okay, we have to get a Banjo here. So it's like one of these like cases where like you have to have Banjo with you, otherwise the character's not gonna like interact with you. It's like one of those things where like it's a small little charm, but it's not really like end of the thing. So so there's that. Okay, even the rarer logo changed for this one. Interesting. He thinks he's gonna win the lottery, man. Blubbers, you tried this business gig and now you failed. But getting to it, we get some purple tennis shoes, and that's actually how you get up there, practically. I just chose to do it the hard way, but as you guys remember, we can run on Volta. By running on Volta, we can actually get a black Jinjo. Which is great because, you know, the more black Jinjos we collect, the better it is because, you know, black Jinjos are very, well, you're gonna have more chances of running into them. I would rather get black Jinjos and purple Jinjos out of the way ASAP. Mostly because, like, there's way more of them than anything. Look at this nasty, filthy lake, or pool, they call it. It's so disgusting. But yeah, I'm surprised we're not taking damage from it. It's... I don't know, man. The Frostman, this ain't right. This looks very nasty. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Next up is to do the, pawn shop. No, we'll do the pawn shop in a bit. Right now, what I want to do is I want to grab Mumbo. See all these doubloons? I have one global, but that's because of the clip top. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what globals where you get them. It matters how many you have. The player has. This is 1 Jiggy we're not able to get right now, so we'll have to come back here at a later time. We could technically grab it at the end. Oh, no doubloons down here? I could have sworn there were some. Huh. You learn something new every day. Alright, now I want to go to the pawn shop. Because I just realized there's a global there. But, like I said, Mumbo only has one purpose of this entire world. It may sound trivial, but it's gonna be well worth it because this is the shortest time we'll ever see Mumbo perform in a level. And it's like, I kind of feel bad for him. But this is probably one of the most OP magics, or at least one of the most useful magics of this entire game, actually. So you know how we're losing water air meters, right? Well, guess what? Majority of the levels actually under water. So what we need to do? We gotta oxidize it. Now, don't get the word confused because oxidation could be a good thing or a bad thing. Because it could be used, you know, it's basically, you guys know your basic chemistry. Basically, it adds oxygen as a reagent, and then it occurs a reaction. So like N64 cartridges are a very good example of like Super Nintendo systems. If the shell gets oxidized, it turns yellow. That's one example I can give for oxidation. Another is like when you like take water, right, with a piece of straw. You put your mouth on the piece of straw and then you like exhale it through the straw. That's another example of oxidation as well. That one's a little bit more basic though, but hey, undergrad can take you so far in life. It doesn't really matter as much, unfortunately. But you learn some cool stuff, I guess. Alright, now we go to the pawn shop. So now we won't have trouble breathing underwater. Wow, you want to let me grab the global? Hey, look, it's the plushie from the first game. I actually wouldn't mind having a plushie of that, actually. If I were to be Frank. Okay, let's grab some of these grenade eggs, because I'm going to need them. And then we'll have to pay our visit to Pano. See, Banjo Kazooie, I was told to reckon 20 doubloons. That's fine. Not your whole shop. Lols. That's funny. Yeah, we like to buy it. Yes, because you can't negotiate with this guy. And plus, doubloons are kind of useless in this game after we leave this world. Please help for yourself. But yeah, that's like the majority part of this. It's like Jolly Roger Lagoon. I don't know. I actually like this level. Like, unlike most people, there are some problems I do have with Jolly Roger Lagoon, but it isn't like as bad as people say it is. Like, The only part I don't really like about this world, we'll get into it. I'll mention it once we get there. Far from useless? Okay, dude. The legendary Cheato book, he says. But it's like 5 doubloons. You sold me a Jiggy for 20 doubloons. And now he wants the Cheato page for 5 doubloons. I'll take it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, that's like 25%, that's like 75% of discounts from the Jiggy's original price. Or should I say value, not discount. So we don't need to interact with Ponyo anymore. I know his name is pronounced Pano, but I keep calling him Ponyo. I don't know why. It must be because of the pirate getup. Which, you know, Jolly Roger's Lagoon is like, aye, mateys. We need some pure butte. Or so they say. Alright, I think I'm gonna go inside Jolly's, what is this place called? Jolly's? It's called Jolly's. I always thought this was more of like a Jolly's bar or something. Anyways. Blow this up. That will be used later. We're not gonna go there now. Alright, we have Jolly over there. I'm not gonna interact with him just yet. But look, guys. He was a reference. Captain Blackbeard. Not only did he make an appearance in Banjo Kazooie's Mad Monster Mansion portrait, as you guys may have remembered, but he also basically was the main villain of Project Dream, but then they had to drop him for Gruntilda the Witch, which was some interesting history right there. But he keeps telling us, like, I know he's drunk off of water, but basically we just keep interacting with him. And eventually, he will basically, you know, slouch. And then he'll tell us, like, how a bear stole his dream. Poor stomach, just take these doubloons and fetch me another glass of water. And there you guys go. I want him to slouch, though. That's like... There it is. Aye, matey. So that's all that is. We'll interact with that frog, that character in a bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to Jolly. Oh, he's the mayor. Okay, I thought he was just the owner of this place. Hence the name Jolly Roger's Lagoon. That's a shame to talk about the drink. So he's talking about his missing partner. Got gulched up by a giant fish. And he's not really happy with that. So he needs help. Half price at 2 doubloons? You know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Technically, you could actually blow up that door. And you won't need to pay repairments, but... I don't feel that mischievous today. So there we go. Okay. Plus I only have 1 doubloon. Huh. Doesn't matter. But the naughty moles, they, you know, basically jam jars. Alright. This is gonna become very important in this entire world, actually. Alright, that'll be all. Exit. You know, jam jars is like... I don't know. I don't really care for his rhyming. I get it's the whole sergeant drill thing, but it's just not really. What I'm trying to say is, it ain't the same. It ain't the same level of entertainment. You got all the doubloons. Well done. Just for that, you can have a nice gamer pick, which I don't really care about because I'm not on Xbox that often, or very rarely I am, unless I'm playing Banjo Kazooie or Tooie. You'll never see me on Xbox or stream anything on Xbox besides that. Alright, what we're doing now is we're gonna collect that extra honeycomb piece. There is another thing that we need to do that involves with that nasty sludge, but I think it might be better if I just like go through this now. Because if I do it later, I'm gonna end up forgetting. So you see that over there, that little crack? This is another instance where like the worlds are interconnected. So there's that. Basement, waste disposal plant. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else in here for us besides this switch. So we go ahead and press it. If you heard a Jinjo, it's not a Jinjo. It's actually a Minjo. All right, so we turn off the sludge thingamabobber, which is. I feel so disgusted looking at that. Giant teddy bear. Okay, you're welcome. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. See, that's a Minjo. If you don't believe me... Yeah. So there's nothing else down over here for us. You would think they would put notes here, but... Like I said, the land portion isn't really that much. It's very little, actually. Alright, so the water's still too cold, so they're not gonna swim in it. So the Porky Pigs, we'll have to deal with them much later in the game. But for now, let's make our way down to the main world of Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Oh man, this music is so good. That's why I love water levels. They have good music. Yeah, these things are not gonna hurt you. Like, you just need to basically give them the egg. And eventually they'll like leave you alone. Or they'll go down. Doesn't matter which egg you use, but it's highly recommended just use the regular ones, because regular blue eggs are way more disposable than anything. And speaking of which, I have ice eggs. Alright, so I don't need to go. I'm not going to go over there. That's another entrance to here. Alright, to do anything with this guy, just freeze him with an ice egg and then proceed through. Octopus, man, that thing used to be really creepy. I used to find that thing really creepy back then as a kid. I don't know why. Just, I don't know. It's not that I find octopus is terrifying. I just find it more seaweed scented. No, I don't want to come here just yet. I don't know. Just the design of it creeped me out as a kid. I don't know if that makes any sense. What's up, Drunken? What's good, man? Yeah, I didn't think I would come back on. But here I am. I'm back on. You know, I'll be honest with you. I actually do want to finish Banjo Tooie as quickly as we can. I know that sounds like a bad thing, but, you know, like I said, this game isn't too long. I just don't like doing longer streams. When it comes to platformer games, I can't really do anything longer than 3 hours. But today, but this one is going to be like 2 hours and something. All right. So we activate that. I need to go over here because there's a move that we need to get as Kazooie, or as Banjo Kazooie. Oh man, these eels show no mercy, man. They're pretty terrifying. And then we gotta like basically grab some of the stuff. Hey, look, boy, look, it's jam jars. Just water, just let it go, guys. Just let it go. Jam jars is just something else, man. But yeah, if everything goes down to plan, though, I should be able to finish Banjo Tooie probably by Saturday. Now, granted, if I do 2 streams again tomorrow, we probably could get it done by Friday. All right, the torpedo, that move that we just got. Use the trigger, and Kazooie basically like breaks out the Kazooie symbols. Now we need to use Kazooie because if Banjo gets hit, by the way, it's basically retreats. Alright, where's that fish? The see-through... I saw a see-through fish that we could grab. It's here somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. Because basically, to get through the whole, like, see-through fish... Oh, right here. This is a good example of what I'm talking about. That's how you get a Jiggy. Because if you try to do it with Banjo, it ain't gonna work. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the area that we just opened up. So yeah, Atlantis is basically your main hub world for Jolly Roger Lagoon. Ancient Swimming Baths, that's such a weird name for a section. But yeah, man, right after stream, I'm just gonna go ahead and get cleaned up and stuff and then play for some more Persona 3 Reload. I was like, should I stream again today, or should I just do just enjoy Persona 3 Reload on my own time? I'm like, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream again because I'm feeling more energetic now than how it was last weekend. Ah, frickles, I did it too early. I double jumped too early. I've done this before too, so the whole double jumping thing, you could absolutely do this just like that. That is what I call double dipping. Because how they want you to do this, they want you to come back during the very end of the game and collect that Cheato page. That's Kazooie. Screw that noise. I'd rather just do it as a Banjo Kazooie right now and just get it over with, because we can't grab all the jiggies in this world again for the one attempt. We actually had to come back here. Speaking of come back, all right, so we have Greek letters. So we have sigma, delta, sigma, sigma, pi, omega. Because I took chemistry, I know all these symbols and what they're used for most of the time. So sigma, no. Sigma, it was a delta. Where's delta? And then 2 sigmas. Did that not count? Weird. And then we have a pi. And then a omega. Very easy. Oh boy. We got this minigame coming up. And oh boy, this is not a minigame I'm looking forward to. There's a reason why I turned on the homing eggs cheat on last stream. Temple of the Fishes. Yes, he's wearing the UK trousers, but that's not why. He also has a Game Boy camera. But that's not a reason why. His name is Mr. Crispy Bacon. But that's also not another reason why I'm not looking forward to this. The main reason why I'm not looking forward to this, oh boy. It's... we basically have to protect them until the timer goes out, and this mission could get pretty brutal without the homing eggs. So what do we need to do? Oh guys, we're basically his protector. Well, he takes pictures of these like ancient artifact thingies. And I forgot last time I turned on the access on. Alright, so again, homing eggs are going to become our best friend. Where frickles are they going to come from? Oh my goodness. See, that's what, you saw that curve? Homing eggs makes this so much easier. Frickles, where are they coming from? He's coming from over there. Like, I am very paranoid of where they're going to come from. So like, I'm looking everywhere. Oh shoot. I almost got him too. They even played a variation of a Jaws theme? Come on, man. As if this wasn't stressful enough. Wait. What? Oh, you gotta be joking me. Alright, I'm gonna change my positioning. Yes. Alright, so... what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna go over here. I need a better view of the entire area, actually. That's what I need to do. So we have this entire section over here that's like wide open. Hope you're ready. Here they come. I just gotta make sure that, oh my goodness, this might not be a good placement, actually. Yeah, this is not a good placement because I'm gonna have trouble hitting the thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh Of all the jiggies I'm struggling right now, it would have had to be this one. Yes, I want to try again. This is not a difficult jiggy. This was one of the last jiggies I've got as a kid, but that's because I did not know how to strategize. And I actually don't know how to strategize, how to do this one efficiently either. Alright, what are we looking at? Hope you're ready, here they come. Curve it, boy. We just gotta like curve it. Where are they coming from? There's one right there. Oh, I picked a really bad placement too. Okay, there's another one there. I'm just like so paranoid. Okay, there was one there that almost get my view of vision. View of vision. Okay, there's one right there. Where are you coming from? No. Oh my goodness, I almost let that slip. Okay, they're starting to come all over the place. That's what she said. If I didn't have homing eggs, this would be a lot more difficult. Right. Screw you guys are done. Yes! Oh man, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay. That was pretty... You got all the shots you needed. Perhaps this thing you find may interest me. It certainly does, because we're going to be collecting a lot of those throughout the game. Printed. Yeah, that's a reference to the old Game Boy technology. There used to be a thing called Game Boy Player, or Game Boy Printer, that you could actually print very low poly, prints that you would catch, like Pokemon sprites for a good example. That's one good example of what I mean. But the Game Boy Player printers papers are really expensive. It's crazy. Alright, what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go to the shipwreck section. Because like I want to. Not only that, there's also like a few things we could do over here too. For one, I think there might be a Globo down here. If not, it might be somewhere else. But that's also like there's also a warpad here that we can go ahead and collect. And then we have, what's it called? A Jinjo. I'll take that. We have a yellow Jinjo. It's fun. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and break this. Torpedo this because, well, why the frick was not? And then we're gonna go in there. Because, remember when I said these worlds are all interconnected in some way, shape, or form? Yep. Glitter Gulch Mine, the second world of the game that we did last stream. This is interconnected. And remember when I said that we couldn't collect everything on Glitter Gulch Mine? And I was kind of tripping out with that one Cheato page? Oh, shoot. I timed it incorrectly. Yeah, this is interconnected to this Jinjo here. And now we're done. Oh, shoot. I definitely want to go back there. Come on, Banjo. Alright. Just need to keep going. So now we gotta make our way back. There isn't anything else to do in the shipwreck section. It will lead us to a different place. Basically, this entire world's like when you go from Atlantis area, you do have like two paths, but eventually they'll come back in a circle to like actually take us to the same place. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and actually go to the proper path that you're supposed to take, because why the frick was not? It's just the way it is. Okay. Freeze. Wow, you can't freeze the tentacles. You have to actually freeze the head. Wow, I'm actually losing to an octopus. Yeah, see what I mean by when I said this thing is creepy? Yeah, like look at it. It's just gives me the chills. I don't mean that in a good way either. Okay, so we don't need to do anything with that. Now we need to go back to the Seaweed Sanctum. Which I thought it would be this one, but when I remember there was Greek letters, now I realize, oh, that's not it. That's something completely different. Alright guys, to the Seaweed Sanctum we go. And oh boy, this place used to scare me a lot too as a kid too. Does he see these plants? Yeah, it's like they come out of nowhere. And that sound too they make. I don't know, just gives us the chills. And that's why the Frostman doesn't play horror games on streams, because of if little things like that startle me, yeah, you know that's not gonna end well. I lost way too much life. Alright. Anything else I need to do? Dippity-doppity-doo. Okay. I could have sworn there was a Jinjo around here. Because that's the exit we need to take. Yeah, there's a Jinjo right there. And thankfully it's a purple one too, because again, there's a lot of these guys. I would rather just get these guys out of the way, collect a prize, and then, you know, collect more Jiggies as we get to toward the end game. Because if you collect the small families now, it's good and all, but like, I don't know. I just prefer getting the larger amount collectibles out of the way first. Now, granted, we got the white Jinjo last stream, or 2 streams ago on the first world, which was very lucky, by the way. Stuff like that doesn't happen that often. And here we have the ugly fish that swallowed that, we have an ugly fish that we need to make their team go. I don't advise bowling, but I need a Jiggy. My aim is so shaky, too. I need to make sure, rather we need to make sure that I don't get hit by my own thing. This fish won't hit you per se. I don't think. I think I got hit with my grenades actually. Yeah, I got hit by my own grenades. Whoop. Oh, he comes in with a sad face. I'm trying to get rid of that last tooth, otherwise he won't open up. And that's what she said. Oh my goodness. My aim is so shaky. Holy Jesus. There we go. Now to the entrance we go. See? He don't hit us. But yeah, those teeth are actually gonna remain there for the entire game actually. Just a little pro tip for you guys. Alright. Really? These minions... Okay, at least one of them dropped what I was looking for. Not exactly ideal, but we'll take it. Alright, so here's Jolly Roger's little partner thing. Must be a rescue party. If only the price is right. Lols. Well, yeah, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying Banjo Tooie. You know, I'm enjoying it for what it is, but I'm starting to realize that this game isn't... Even though I have some treasure with it, it's not as like on my top 10 64 games anymore. It's definitely still in the top 20 for sure, but it's definitely not in the top 10 anymore. So if I were to name my top 10 N64 games, it goes like this. Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Banjo Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Bomberman 64, The Second Attack. That game is so freaking good, by the way. Very difficult, but very, very entertaining. Okay, we got a second yellow Jinjo. That's... Our luck is starting to really shine. And I don't mean that in a fun way, by the way. What else is there? Paper Mario 64, that's another good one. Mario 64, that's a very nostalgic game. Even though I do like Mario 64, it's just not really my It's a Mario game that's not really my go-to, if that makes any sense. Alright, we collected all the Jolly Rogers Lagoon's honeycomb piece. Now I need to look for the secondary entrance. How's the game going? I had to focus on Cyberpunk. No problem, man. Appreciate it. Ruby, just beat him you just beat him in a shooting competition? Come on, man. You gotta go all out. You gotta go more all out like the Phantom Thieves rather than shooting. That's a bad joke, by the way. The game's going pretty good. It's going much better than I thought, like much more smoothly. Cause like, I thought this world was gonna take a bit longer because I thought it was a little bit bigger than I remembered. But it's going very well, man. I'm just hoping. Oh, thank you. I really need these honeycomb pieces, these extra life, because I keep getting hit carelessly. Alright, we're at Davy Jones's locker. Alright, let's see. We have feathers there. We have an abyss there, which we need to do transformation. You guys can't guess what the transformation is. I would be very surprised, actually. And no, it's not a ship, because I would sing I'm on a boat. Let's blow this up. Whoa, you surprised me there. But yeah, top 10 64 games, though, I think I just named it. I just named them all. Great, now I kind of want to replay my Nintendo 64 games on emulator on stream. Alright, let's see. Anywhere else I need to go? We have that. Alright, so basically, I think I'm done with Banjo Kazooie for now. There's one more area I need to go to as the bear and bird duel. Come on. But yeah, man. Is Cyber... You know, I've heard my friends, they were replaying some Cyberpunk games. Yeah, we just made a loop here. This is what I meant by the second alternative route. It just takes you into a loop. Not an endless loop, but like basically loops you around the world. But, you know, JRPGs... Now that I think about it, these days, do you guys agree that Japanese RPG games, the bosses are starting to become like more sponges? Like it's too spongy and they're not really attacking? If that makes any sense, what I mean by that is like they're just there until you just drain the HP to 0. They're not really doing that much variety. It's just like attack and attack and attack, and then that's it. Do you guys agree with my take? Because I feel like ever since Persona, my first experience. Oh, they fixed all the issues with Cyberpunk as well? Okay. I remember when people were complaining about that game on Steam and they wanted the refund. Like the refund comments were like all over the place. Where's the Cheato page? I know there's a Cheato page around here. There's another, we didn't collect all the Cheato pages, did we? No, we still have one fish to do. And you notice how all my jigs are kind of low. Yeah, that's why. I think it might be in another area, actually. Because there's a anglerfish with the thingamabobber. Okay, that's fine. Yes, we have Globo. Take the Globo, I don't care. It's just a collectible, after all, at the end of the day. Alright, I don't want to interact. How is this thing not mixed in with the aqua? Never mind. Yep, buddy, we're a friggin' submarine, man. I'm on a submarine. I'm on a submarine. Okay, I can't sing at all. No, never thought I'd see the day. A big boat coming my way. Sigh then look at me. Believe me when I say The mermaid. Alright. That's like the only song I'll ever sing on stream. I kid you not. Yeah, you can't go on Town Center because he says submarines don't work too well, man. There are some games I feel like bosses are sponges, 100%, yes. And it feels like it makes go in creating creative in these situations. There are some bosses that are very interesting, by the way, for like where like they do pose like creativity. But it's like, but games like Persona is very guilty of this. They just feel like sponges. But you know, that's why I like action RPGs, because they don't really have that much damage sponges, but except for Xenoblade. Xenoblade will always have sponge bosses. But I could forget Xenoblade because it's such a good game. I don't remember exactly. Wow, wait. Did they gave this? No, I don't think so. I think it's irrelevant. So basically, this is another two-parter prize. I'm not a big fan of these. It's just repetitive. You know, uncreative. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Cheato from Persona 5 is a very good example of the damage sponge. But they changed it to where like he became more creative and royal. I wasn't expecting him to do like a certain phase, and I was actually caught completely off guard, by the way. He actually went through that phase. Oh, I actually had to pull the trigger. Whoops. How much was the prize again? 75 or 70? I don't remember the two prizes. Either way, I cheated, so. Rats, you lucky scored enough points to win my prize. What you mean prizes? Where's my other prize? Wait, does she not give you a Cheato page? Okay, it must be an area that I haven't explored yet, which is very, very likely, by the way. Now, where did the Jiggy get? Where did Jiggy at? Ah, it's right here. Yeah, basically, we can't come here as Banjo Kazooie because we're at the Abyss. You want to play again? No. But yeah, bosses could be very uncreative and just lazy. It's like, alright, I had my fun. I had fun listening to your OST. Now it's just time to end this. Speaking of bosses, yeah, we're getting to a pretty gruesome boss fight, by the way. Not exactly my favorite one, but this one's kind of... I don't know how this passes a rated E game back then. Lord Woo, fact, not fat fap. When I was a kid, I used to misread that as like Lord Woof, fat fap. And I would often get like weird looks from my friends because they knew what fap was, and we're at the teenage years, by the way. But this boss, I'll be honest, he's one of the harder bosses, but again, like this game I said before, these boss fights are not that entertaining. If that's one complaint I have with Banjo Tooie, it's definitely the bosses are not fun. But platformer games, they don't really have that great of boss fights for most cases, so it's not that big a deal. But look at it, guys. We shoot his boils and he shoots. He's bleeding, man. I can tolerate blood, but in a kid's game, it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. And by the way, you could fight him as Banjo Kazooie as well, but it's much harder because you actually have limited ammo. All right. So he's down to 2 boils. You know, this boss fight kind of reminds me more of Donkey Kong 64, actually. Same company I know, but like, oh my goodness. I feel like this would have worked better as a Donkey Kong 64 boss fight. All right, he has one more boil that we need to pop. This is so nasty. It's like you're popping a fish's zit. It's not the same thing, but it's disgusting. Nasty, guys. Come on, Fap. I need you to do something else. I need you like turn away, please. To the other side, please. yeah, it's like... This is really all you need to do in this boss fight. I don't remember how fast I beat him in the leaderboard. Ah, shoot. But between JRPG boss fights, like, they require actual strategy. Platformers require some strategy, but you're just basically hitting them. You're just basically jumping on them. Why is it got to be on the right side of all places? That's my question to this boss fight. Alright, now we actually awaken his eyes. He had no sense of like hitting a poor blind fish. Alright, so basically what we gotta do, we gotta actually shoot torpedoes in his eyes. Yep. This is cruelty at its finest in this game. As if grenading a polar bear kid wasn't crucial enough or cruel enough. This is like much worse. All this for a challenge. I don't care if I get hit, I just want a jiggy. Get jiggy with it. Yeah, because like you have to hit his eyes anyways. It doesn't really matter. Which eyes is it? Like, do I gotta hit the left now? This left. Or this right? Which is the right one? I've won match so many times in this today, so. And that we actually killed a living being. Curses, things have gone to the LA up. Yeah, he's been zapping us with a jigsaw puzzle piece, which is a interesting end. By the way, if you actually like hit him and harass him, he complains. I used to be a hero, didn't you know? Yeah, you can visit him anytime you want, but I prefer not to be a cruel person. So, yeah, that's Lord Wu Fak Fak. I did not curse, by the way. That's how you pronounce his name. Alright, so that ends that boss fight. I don't think there's anything else I need to use as a submarine anymore. By the way, if you go to the octopuses and use this like siren thing, you can actually freeze the octopuses for like a short momentary like time. It's a little hack, I guess you could say. Alright, we're done with... I think we're basically done with Jolly Roger Lagoon. I just need to backtrack to a few places. And then that should be it. Jolly Roger Lagoon took less than an hour. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm liking this format a lot more because if Grunty's Industries is going to take me 2 hours to do, then I have a good chance of like backtracking to do the next 7th world and the 8th world not together, which is a good thing because the 8th world is going to take a while to do because there's some mini games I'm not a big fan of. Alright, so there is one area we have not visited yet, and like I mentioned before, guys, ladies and gentlemen, there is a world that I need to go to. There's a section that I need to go to that we have not explored yet, but we have to come back to this world anyways for backtrack and cleanup towards the end of the game, actually. No problem, man. Go grab something to eat. Eating is more important than entertainment, guys. Remember that. It's a little trinket instead. And so for that, we get a jiggy. Get jiggy with it. Yeah, I already ate. I ate like a frozen meal and Cheetos mac and cheese. The Cheetos mac and cheese, I'm starting to get too addicted to those. The jalapeno cheddar one, man. I think that one's actually the best one. And then the Flamin' Hot one's not bad. A lot of people really don't like the Flamin' Hot one. I think it's okay. Oh, there's the last Cheeto page. Okay. Okay. Oh, weird. Man. I need... So we big bustered that. Where is the... There we go. That should be the last page, right? Because we don't have anything else to collect. Wait a minute. 6 out of 10. 1 from the Jiggy. Wait. Didn't I collect the Lord Wu Fac Fac? If I didn't, then it's not a problem. Reinstall extra is interesting. I never saw that. Below joggies. Oh, the UFO. That's right. I didn't collect that one yet. So, clean up and heat the pool. We're not able to get that, so that's out. Smaller Gillis Cavern, that's the one we're at right now. We can't get that yet. Tip Top, we can't get that yet. So all that's left is the UFO Jiggy. I actually completely forgot about that. Because I don't really care for the aliens in this game. As cruel as that sounds. Alright, but we're in here because we need to actually go through here. Now you guys see a little sneak peek of Grunty's Industries. We will tackle that world next stream. And that might have its own dedicated stream. Take that candy sugar because I actually do not know. Depending on how efficient I am. But basically, we get a Jinjo here. Jinjo! Hey! And I need plenty of ice eggs to do this too. The upcoming challenge. Okay, it doesn't matter if you hit the eye or not. It looks like it doesn't matter. But I still like to hit the eye because the shotting gun is a very, very powerful tool. Wouldn't you guys agree with me, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Yo, I'm really liking this new webcam. It's just so much better than my last one. Look, the webcam I'm using today, or right now, is called the Logitech Brio. Even though it uses USB-C power, it's actually pretty freaking good, actually. How I long to upgrade my 5-year-old webcam, my C920, which I need to post on sale, I need to post online to when to sell it, actually. I have to take the pictures and test it. But yeah. This UFO, I don't know how I forgot it. It just honestly slipped my mind. But we're gonna do this. Okay, inside the UFO. Don't worry, there's no Jinjo in here. That's a Minjo. As tempting that is. He's a fake. Don't believe him. Alpha, Beta, Gamma. The 3 rankings of the alphabet of the Greek letter system. The first 3 letters. Now, I don't know what comes next. Is it Upsilon? Epsilon? So here, what we need to do, we actually have to fire ice eggs. And it's actually at a kind of a precise angle, too. Quickly. This is some pretty freaky music, too. If I were to be frank, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Plenty of enough room. There we go. One of the easier jiggies to do in this world. Like, it's really not that bad. What is bad is, though, is... when we come back to this... When we come back and see these guys again... at a future stream... Oh, man. I'm just now remembering that jiggy, and it's not... It's not great with these guys. I'll say that much. That's why I want to do Grunty's Industries as its own stream to see what happens. Because last time I played through this game, it took me 2 hours to do Grunty's Industries. Like, that is one level I'm not good at. But, we will see these guys again at a future stream. Snowy Mountain. That's your hint right there where they're going. Dude, their UFO looks way more like a frisbee. Or no, like a, what do you call it? What do you call it? Tambourines. They look like low quality tambourines. Okay, so we've done everything we can for this world. So 3 jiggies we're not able to get. We actually had to backtrack, which I remember. There's a jiggy that I forgot to collect. I do not want to embarrass myself again. But so the Smuggler Cavern, We had to come back during endgame. Tip Top's Trouble. Have to come back. We could get it in this stream if we wanted to, but we had to revisit here. I'm just gonna hold that off. Then we have the what's it called? The piggy Jiggy, which we're not able to get that. That game, that's gonna be one of the last Jiggies we're gonna actually collect in this world. But the pigs, they'll have to wait. Alright, so Jolly Roger Lagoon, as of right now, it's finished. We will have to come back here at a future stream. That's fine. Now we need to backtrack to Pine Grove. Because we basically explored this half of Isle of Hags, but we need to go to Pine Grove, because Pine Grove has the last sections that we need to get to. And it also has our next world in there too. Not like here-wise, but like, see that Kazooie? Large Kazooie face? Yeah, that's what I mean. Hyper Torpedo! And then, here we go in the cavern, guys. Oh, but wait. Another digger tunnel. Whenever there's a digging tunnel, guys, guess who it is? For the most part, anyways. Dear Lord, dude, what happened to you? It's like you got really beaten up. Not you again. Congo must stop you, or I get more beatings. Dude, you're working at a very low wage job, man. You gotta quit. Oh, he's doing that one. Okay. So this one, he's gonna turn invisible. That's not a bad potion to get in this section. Because, like, his potion actually has problems. If you, for whatever reason, have trouble finding him, he'll, like, eventually, like, his potion will eventually hiccup. He'll be, like, momentarily be visible. I was hoping he pulled the other potion. The other potion that wasn't the right one. That one's easy too, but the next one's gonna be the hardest, which is unfortunate. Alright. Be Congo again. Dude, you gotta get a new job. Congo, return for more beatings. Oh, come on, dude, you're too loyal. Congo, man. You have a better opportunity. It's not with Grunty, by the way. After how she treated you at the intro, I would have just quit. Right off the bat. Alright, guys, here's our last egg power-up. This one's actually really cool. Clockwork Kazooie, the ultimate egg for you to hold. It's remote controlled, guys. This is gonna become so freaking helpful in the next world. Nah, man. But it's only one per nest. This is like the only collectible you'll collect once per nest. Which is fine. Pro tip, if you want to know which one's a Minjo, if it contacts, yeah, that's a Minjo. If it doesn't, it's a Jinjo. Terrible thing to do, but it gets the job done. There's our second to last silo. If we come over here, it's a world that we're not able to access, but I want to collect these last notes for the Isle of Hags, because I'm a pure completionist, as you all may know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So welcome to the most empty world of the entire game, Terrydactyland. I personally do not like this world. Oh, screw you. Not because it's dinosaurs. I actually, when I was a kid, I used to like dinosaurs. But it's just so empty. Like, there are things to do, but it's just very barren. And it's just plain. Like, so the way I like to do this world is actually, I like to start off with the highest point first. But, you know, after we learn the move and such, I like to go climb up the mountain first and then work my way from the very bottom to the very top again. So now we can actually 100% Glitter Gulch Mind if we wanted to. But I'm gonna wait on that just a little bit. Alright. I don't know where those shoes were. Oh wait, I just realized it's actually back up here. Alright, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of the music in this area either. It's just kind of boring. Alright, so how you want to do this is actually, we're gonna go ahead and go over here, or not. The cool thing about clockwork eggs is that if you shoot them like at the correct angle, you can actually get the collectible. It's a really, really broken power-up. But hey, I love it. Should Banjo actually get hit or something like interferes, the clockwork egg actually blows up. So there's that thing to consider. And remember when I said this game is questionable rated E? Oh. I'm surprised they did not censor this. They did not censor this in the XBLA version. Alright, still not easy. There are still 4 left. There's still 4 of them left. That's fine. Okay. Again, not a big deal. I don't care about that source thingy. Alright, torpedo time. Okay, activate that switch. Another red Jinjo. Interesting. That's gonna be our, what? Second red Jinjo we've collected? Right now? It's kind of crazy. Alright, we can't grab that just yet. We actually have to come back for that later. I'm debating if I should get that now or later. Nah, screw it. There's no point of like waiting. Alright, so how you get this? There are 2 ways to do it, but I like to do it this way. Tenny shoes and then let's speed it up. That kind of deal. Alright, so we're gonna go, you know, in the water, the waterfall entrance. Because 1, there's notes in here, the river passage. 2, there's a move for Banjo that we can learn right now, and there's extra honeycomb piece too. So basically, we've already collected 2 honeycomb pieces out of 3, and the next one's not that difficult to find either. Now, granted, we will have to backtrack here because we're not able to grab all the all the jiggies of this world. Unfortunately, we actually have to backtrack at a future stream. Which is unfortunate because, I don't really like coming to Terrydactyland, if I were to be honest, guys. Like I said, it's just a very empty world. Not my cup of tea, if I were to be honest. Alright, where's Banjo's move? I could have sworn it was like... Not there. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, Mata, right there. Okay, so... Technically, they want you to actually use the grip with Banjo by himself. But I have a better idea. Instead of that, why don't we just double jump it? I think it's better. Way better than just like waiting, because remember, you don't have Kazooie with you, so it's just better to just double jump it. Boom, just like that. Main space in your backpack. Let's see, something you lack. Yeah, so we got that done. Exit. See, it's so much faster to do it that way. When I was a kid, whenever I used to have like repeated playthroughs of the games, I would often just do it the way they intended you to do it, but dude, this double jump is so freaking useful. I kid you not. It is probably the most broken thing that Banjo could do by himself in this entire game. Alright. So we're done with this river passage. I don't need to come back here anymore. Let's see. Anything else I need to do? What I want to do next, that's a hard question for me to answer. We could clockwork. Well, actually, we could clockwork this. Because it takes us all the way up here from where we were. Screw you, Pterodactyl. Okay. What I'm gonna do is actually shoot a clockwork egg because there's something in here for us. Hopefully this will not become a thumbnail. Thumbnail selection, because it's all randomized and I do not want to get reported for having such a provocative, questionable thumbnail that it randomly chooses. Alright, so I'll just come down here. Alright, what else is there to us to do? There's the T-Rex. We're not able to touch that just yet. But what we can touch is this thingamabobber. Train station. And there's another rock nut, by the way. We just have to kill 2 more and then I think we get their jiggy. Okay, that's done. I want to make sure I grab Hubba Wumba's warp pad. Yeah, there's a Mumba pad. You guys are not dreaming, by the way. That's an actual thing. Okay. So we got that covered. Gonna go ahead and drill this. I think this is a Cheato page. Or notes. One of the two. Yeah, okay, that's the treble clef note. Okay, that's good. We only need like, what? 35 left? 35 notes left? Oh yeah, Mumbo's thing is a little weird. This one is like, you can get hit by the Venus flytrap, it doesn't matter. I just prefer to take the hits. Okay. Checkpoint clear. Is there a Kobo back here? Oh, Mumbo, you lazy. Alright, so we unlocked basically majority of the warp pads of this world. You know what? I need to look back at the streams where I actually need to start looking to see if I am actually using those warp pads. Because if I'm not using them, it's very inefficient. Alright, go ahead and drill this down. Get a Cheato page, sweet. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Okay, so that's it for that section. I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna start doing this in the I'm gonna start using the bottom section first, and then we'll make our way top. I think I'm gonna try that way different. I'm gonna try it differently. No, those are just eggs. I don't care for those. Okay, I'm missing 30 notes. What else do I need to do? There's another rock nut over there. Okay, we had the Saurus family. The Saurus family I'll worry about a bit, and that's the last yellow Jinjo. Okay, the yellow Jinjo one always took me the longest to find, because this is kind of like a maze. Okay, blow it up. I made sure that one wasn't the last one, by the way. There's still 2 of them left. One in the train station, one in the upper mountains. Alright, this one was this was the last Jinjo I ever collected, by the way. Okay. Where is the... It's an entrance I have not taken yet. So it must be this one? No, that's an empty spot. Ah, shoot. It might be that one, now that I think about it, because it's like so far away. I'm trying not to overuse my clockwork eggs. Yay! We collected the yellow Jinjo family. It's all completed. Yes. Okay, so that's all done. Next, we got to work our way because we haven't collected that many jiggies. So I know there's 2 that we can grab from the source family, but we have to wait. It's one of those long sequential things. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drill this. There's also another one that we have to drill down. This one's gonna become really more relevant as we grow. As we go on. Taxi pack. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and split them up because there's actually something useful up here that we can go ahead and grab. Well, hey! The last extra honeycomb piece. Not too bad on time, not too bad on time. I'll have to check our totals again to see exactly how quickly we've done Jolly Roger Lagoon as well. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, or what I should have done, was we're gonna go ahead, come to the station. Yeah, that's 100% a Minjo. Ah, shoot. Yes, I'm totally aware of your stupid armor thing. You know what? Because you like to be an A-heck, I can use that to my advantage. Cats. Alright, we gotta call Chuffy. He's enjoying the attractions of Witchy World. Yeah, let's pick us up, because the dinosaur already is on board that train. The missing dinosaur anyways. I don't know how she got herself caught. I think it's a she. Basically, we're playing a lot of things around this family. That dinosaur is just barking. He wants to attack us. There you go. Won't be too mad at you. I think you'll be fine. Families always worry more than they get angry. Unless it's something like very, very serious. Alright. Lost child, she'll be cleaning out your cave for the next month. Oh, we don't get a Jiggy for that? Are you serious? Okay. I thought that Source family gave at least 2 Jiggies, though. You learn something new every day, guys. Oh, okay, and I could actually climb up on the slope too, so that's actually much more useful than I thought. Oh, possessed beehives. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and taxi pack the oldest one. Alright, that's not too bad. I can actually death warp here. Wait, how do you taxi pack? That's how you high jump. Oh, okay, that's how you taxi pack. That's such a weird mechanism. I guess you need to talk to them about their problems first. Yeah, that one's sick. We actually had to take that to Mumbo. Witch doctor. Any doctor will do. You even heard there's a crazy shaman that lives on the cliff top. Was out walking one day and came back this size. Wow. That's such an insult. Holy Jesus. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we'll take this. We go to do the thingamabobber. Then we need to go to the Isle of Hags. We'll have to backtrack to play as Mumbo because that's the only purpose of Mumbo serving in that section. For the longest, that was also one of my last jiggies to get too. Then we have to backtrack to get Kazooie. And then so on and so forth. So we actually have to deposit this guy in the cargo section here. There you go. And now, because I feel very lazy, I'm gonna death warp. When you death warp as in a split pad, it'll take you to the split pad that you actually split up on. So it saves quite some time. And I didn't feel like going through all the hoops and stuff, so that's another reason why I don't mind death warping. Alright. Time is not looking too bad. If this turns out to be another 2-hour stream, I'm totally cool with that. Again, I've already finished all the time codes, timestamps for the past few streams with Banjo Tooie, so you guys can feel free to check out those. They'll become very helpful, by the way. Isle of Hags. I'm not going to timestamp the Isle of Hag returns, though. This is technically Terrydactyl's, one of Terrydactyl's jiggies. There's that. Let us proceed. Oh, boy. Oh, man, that feels good. Hearing my joints crack like that, crack-a-laka. Okay, so we have to visit Bumbo. Because you guys... I know it's been bothering you guys with the whole, like, Mega Globo. Or not Mega Globo, the, me having an extra Globo. I don't know why I said Mega. But I think it's time to turn it in. I'm aware I have two. One of them's picked up from Terrydactyland. The other one I don't remember how to get, actually. But, alas, we continue. Yeah, we're only giving Mumbo one job here, and then he's done for the entire Isle of Hags. Because you can't even warp him out of here. He has to stay here. Alright, come on, let's go. Ahoy! If I do another afternoon stream for you guys tomorrow, it's basically only gonna be one world. If I could do it very efficiently, like say like finish in an hour and a half, I will most certainly do. Most certainly do the 7th world along with it, and then Friday we'll finish off the game with the 8th world and the final boss fight. We'll have to see how efficient I can get, though. Alright, so heal this guy up so he becomes all happy. Oh, hi. I'll be honest, I think this is the whole point of that jiggy, by the way. A little faster. Yeah. It's not much faster if I just death warp, because it probably takes about the same amount of time. Alright. At last, pressing on through. You guys think I should do some Banjo Kazooie memes on Instagram? If so, let me know why. Even though I'm not a Banjo Kazooie YouTuber, I still enjoy these games regardless. And this is my last playthrough of Tooie on XBLA as well, so... Yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see. Because springtime's cleaning up, and then I don't see myself reusing the Xbox 360 anymore after this, so... There's that. Alright, we're back on our way to Terrydactyland. The most empty world of this entire game. Do we have to taxi pack the healthy dinosaur? I hope not. Because we deserve a Jiggy for that. Let's see. Because we're doing majority of the... Okay, we don't need to taxi pack him. Good. I want to start getting basically majority of the bottom layer done first. And then work our way up top. Normally, I would just get the boss out of the way first, but I think it's just better this way. Your sick child. I'll teach him not to wash his claws before. Hygiene issues. You can definitely get sick if you don't wash your hands. That is true, especially if you work in healthcare, but... That's like, but... There's no way that you could get that crucially sick unless you got food poisoning. Anyway, I digress. I digress questioning this game. Alright, let's see. What I want to do next is... There is something I want to grab. Technically, you're not supposed to grab this until, like, much later in the game. But I'd rather do it now, especially since I don't have that much, since I don't want to do that much backtracking, especially in this world. Yeah, I would rather just get this one out of the way now. And not only that, there isn't much I need to do. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab these shoes, and we're gonna make our way over there. You see that like empty space over here above here? Yeah, we're gonna go up here. Technically, you're not supposed to do this until during the end game, but that's like, screw it. We have clockwork eggs. I love me some clockwork eggs. Shoot it at the correct angle. Ah, shoot, that was way too far away. Shoot it at the correct angle, and you get yourself a Cheato page. Second time's a charm. So yeah, that's how you get a Cheato page, but I'll explain how you're supposed to really get it during endgame when it happens, that you're supposed to get it at the perfect time. I just wanted to get it out of the way now because, like, dude, these clockwork eggs are so freaking broken. I kid you not. It makes the game a lot easier than it needs to be. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Wamba. Oh no, I just realized where to get the Globo. And I'm so stupid. You're supposed to grab the Globo on the top of the mountain, I think. Yeah, the top of the mountain. Okay. Now I remember how to get it. It's just only a matter of time of when to get it. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyways because, yeah, we're gonna become T-Rex. Believe it or not. Sure, I'll just throw this Globo in. Alright. So now we become the almighty T-Rex. Calls us the baby T-Rex. Yeah, remember that name. I wouldn't mind having a plushie of this, actually. I'm normally not a person who collects plushies or anything, but we could talk to these Stegosauruses now. You don't even know how to roar properly. Okay. So teach us. X and hold X for a longer one. Okay. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, those Stegosauruses are not gonna like attack you if you're the baby T-Rex. But the main reason why I transform into this is because we could grab a Jiggy now. Of course, there are you know, platforms we need to make as a baby T-Rex, but hey, it's not that bad. Now this is something that we need to pay attention to. Only when it's secret or code. What's up, Legacy? Secret code? Based on the gigantic... Yeah, that's the only plushie I have. Like the Donkey Kong one. Well, it's good, man. Technically, you could read a different sign to find this, but I'm just gonna... T-Rex code. Oh, what's good, man? So the code is... short, long, short, long, and long. Or so it says. I need my headphones. Short, long, short, long. Yeah, I didn't want to find that. I did not want to find that sign. Yeah, that's basically all you can do as a baby T-Rex. I kid you not. It's not that helpful. Wait a minute. No, there is one other thing we can do, actually. I think I almost missed it, too. It's like right here. Because we could collect the Cheato page. Lols, I almost missed this. But yeah, man, I was playing Persona 3 Reload last night. And we recruited basically, you know, 2 more members. I gotta say, my team has changed a lot than how I normally would play Persona 3 Reload. Because they made both the party members so much more useful this time around. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let's switch to Mumbo. I don't think I need anything. I don't need to do anything else. As the baby T-Rex. Baby T-Rex is all done. Did I click that? Yes, I did. All right, I don't have a Globo. I forgot about that. Well, that's screwed. But yeah, it's like I really like how they changed Tartarus though. Tartarus is so much better than how it was in the previous game, the previous versions. It's just the way it is. Unga Bunga's cavern. Well, I have to go to it eventually. Alright, what we need to do. We gotta basically platform as a Kazooie Clockwork Egg. This is my last one, by the way, so I can't cheese through the game until we put in the blue eggs. Nah, so you got half of them right. The other recruit was Ken. Yeah, so much for a rated E game for showing a butt-naked caveman. Such a weird design. But yeah, I've been using Igus a little bit more consistently. Believe it or not, like, I used to use only what's it called? The, Mitsuru, Akihiko, Yukari, which I really don't like Yukari as a character, but she's basically the only good healer on the team. And more just inconsistent FPS. Okay, we just need to, like, pass through. And then, yeah, that was my team, but now it's starting to become Koromaru, Igus, Yukari, and myself at the moment. As much as I like Mitsuru's, like, you know, magic DPS, it's... If the enemy basically makes ice useless, she's not that good, unfortunately. And Akihiko's kind of the same, has the same weakness, too. Where is he, like, not that, you know, whereas, like, as if, like, his weaknesses are, like, not exploited, or should I say, exploited, but not, like, you know, covered or nullified. So basically, his bashes and, like, his physical attacks with his lightning, basically, he also had the same problem with Mitsuru, so... That's why I'm choosing to run Igus at the moment. She's a little bit more consistent than I thought in the Reload version. Koromaru has been the big surprise though, like, because we have real darkness attacks instead of like insta kills. He's becoming a very good competitor, like, very good team member. But also, it is worth noting that his persona Cerberus, it's already evolution to level 2. I know there's one person, but he's never played Persona 3 before. I've never found Junpei that useful, if I were to be honest. Like, I guess does the physical DPS, and then Koamaru is a little bit more consistent with the fire damage. And he has dark attribute too, so I don't think anyone has kept Junpei in their team. Not that I could think of. If so, let us know. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen, in the video chat down below. Yeah, because like my old party members, if Mitsuru magic was completely useless, I would use Akihiko to like supplement her. They do work well together, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. But it's that consistency that's the issue with the because they both have the same weaknesses. Not in terms of elemental, but like magic nullify, okay. The physical, and then Akihiko's physical stuff gets nullified. That's also not a problem. He could debuff, but debuffing isn't enough. If you know what I mean. Alright, we're getting chased down by the Pterodactyl's loogie, or spit. I don't know if anyone has kept Ken on their team, now that I think about it. Ken wasn't that helpful, it wasn't that useful in the original versions. I haven't looked him up on his reload moveset. It looks a little bit better from what I've seen on his Dirigi, but even then it's like, it might need some more improvements. I dare you to come up. Okay. Let me see. Pro tip, ice eggs are going to be your best friend. Dinosaurs hate the ice eggs. You know, the only two social links I was able to max out were the Devil and the Hierophant. Dude, I'm stuck at Magician's level 5 right now, and the Emperor's like at level 8 right now, so I have not been doing a good job with my S-links in this game. All I've been doing is I've been trying to increase my social statuses stuff. I wonder if I could just like drill back it. Alright. Like, look, he can't take damage from the ice eggs. Like, it's his weakness. That is nasty. Yeah, come over here so you get whacked. Get wrecked. The snotty buddies go? Oh, disgusting, man. You gotta... I don't know anything about... I'm not much of a zoologist or anything. Or archaeologist, but that cannot be hygienic if you have kids. Alright, we're getting pretty close. We're getting basically 2 more phases. But, yeah, after we finish the Banjo games, I'm thinking about doing a Mario game, actually. Like, I thought about doing Donkey Kong, but, like, yeah, I think I'm ready to do Mario. Like, one Mario game to keep it fresh. And then if I do a random JRPG stream, it'll be on Twitch, so... yeah, guys. If I do a random JRPG, the closest one I could think of is definitely Trails. Trails is the Cold Steel one. Man, dude. How are you able to... unless he's like, he caught like some kind of like sickness, which we have seen with other dinosaurs in this game. How are you able to produce that much mucus in such a short amount of time? That cannot be healthy for your respiratory system. Oh, what do I know? This is video game. Video game logic does not comply to medical terms. I gotta like stay courteous, I guess. Alright, he's basically done. Just gotta get hit 5 times. There you go. What? How's he not done? Okay. See what I see? Okay, so we were talking about how like bosses have like damage sponges in today's world. Like majority of the bosses in most JRPGs tend to be jump damage sponges. But like there's some JRPGs, especially action ones, that are way more entertaining and more creative. I wonder what happened to those things. By the way, I think this is the father, not the mother. It's a single father, if I'm not mistaken. You'll never get your eggs back? I don't care about your eggs. Damn it. You actually enjoy... Sprinkles. Screw that, Kazooie. We don't enjoy it. 4 eggs. 1 in the cavern. 1 in the, Ungabuggets cavern. Mountain summit. And the last one is like in the middle of the hub world. Let's use this. Sweet. Yeah, so, okay, at least they show you where the eggs are, because I actually don't remember where all 4 of them were. Even though I just listed 3 of them. That is one area I'm not able to get to just yet. We'll have to come back. We'll have to do some backtracking. I'm gonna give you 2 hints. Interesting. And this. 2 at a time, every single time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now that we got that cleared, we're gonna go ahead and use the new move that Kazooie learned. I think I learned it as Kazooie. I don't remember. I just don't remember if there's one that requires a taxi pack or not. Because if one does, then we're kind of screwed at that moment. Okay, I would have been dead if that was actually raised up. Okay, but other than that though, it's like... Speaking of dinosaurs, the only dinosaur I approve of is definitely the Yoshi plushie right now behind me. That's like the one plush I won't give up at the moment. Even though I gave up my Toad, but the Yoshi plush is here to stay for now. The Donkey Kong plush though, I got that from a Nintendo event, so it might be gone. Probably this spring actually. A lot of people around here, they actually like their... there's a very high gaming culture here, so a lot of people do like their merchandise. Yeah, that's not a boss, despite what people think it is. We're playing another boring minigame. It won't digest me unless you help out with your little stomach problem. No, I don't want to hear it. Basically, if you do this... Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of points. There's no way you can lose this challenge unless like somehow you screw it up. This is the best way to get this GD, by the way. You, like, game it like that. I know it's gonna give you guys a lot of like motion sickness like I am right now, but this is the best way to do this challenge. See how I'm like basically hitting the majority of the germs? That's how you do it. There's nothing else I can explain to this. Like we're already at past 60 at this moment, and there's like 20 seconds left. So I don't think I ever think you get 100 in this. This is the best method I know you can do. You're dizzy? Get crazy, man. It's the best way to do this. Oh my goodness, I actually passed 100. This is the best I've ever done in this minigame. So in order to make someone healthy, you gotta make other people dizzy. Yeah, that's why I don't play first-person shooter games. I actually kind of got a bit dizzy from that. That's why I kind of like I looked away at the screen like periodically and actually looked at chat. But I'm surprised you didn't digest this. Like you can't control your digestive system at will. It's either you do it, or it's a fight or flight response. But hey, Frostman not complaining. I'd rather just take that. and just be done with it. Alright. But yeah, it's like after I finish Persona 3 Reload, I do want to get back into the Trails of Cold Steel 1. I almost forgot the name for a sec. And then after that, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. I think I'm going to play those back to back on my own time. And when I'm ready to stream it, when Metal Gear Solid 4 comes to Steam, whenever that heck that day is, we'll do a Metal Gear Solid playthroughs, like replaythroughs. Because why not? Bear and Bird, yada yada. You know, now that I'm looking back, I don't know how Luigi's Mansion stream and Pikmin streams did so freaking well. Like, if you guys look up like the most popular stream on my YouTube channel, this channel at the moment, Pikmin 1 and Luigi's Mansion like completely dominated. Now, it's not great viewership, don't get me wrong, but it's something I've noticed. GameCube games tend to do better than most of the other systems I've been playing on this channel. Oh right, this one's like enlarged. Yeah, no comment, guys. It does look like a testicle, but someone pointed that out in the Rated E video. There's a documentary of like, there's a question that's proposing, is Banjo Kazooie Rated E for everyone? Question mark. And it does that. So I don't know how Rareware got away with this stuff back then. Like, there's a lot of like sexual innuendos in this game, especially compared to the first game. That is one big wigwam. Alright, we just need to do one more thing as Mumbo, and then he's basically done for this world. I have nothing else to use him for. But, you know, I kind of prefer streaming 2 hours per stream, like for these kind of games. It's just easy. It's just much easier to digest, and you know, it's not story hit driven and all that stuff. Same way that Disney got away with all the innuendos. That's true. See, I never grew up with Disney as a kid. My sister has more exposure to like more like the sitcoms, like, you know, all the pop stars that handle their own shows. Nickelodeon especially got away with all the innuendos, especially SpongeBob. SpongeBob and Hey Arnold had a lot of sexual innuendos in them. Oh man, I remember the first time I ever learned about the curse words. SpongeBob like completely censorship their the dumpster scene. Oh boy. Alright. We collect the Jiggy's Mumbo once again. You know, even Nintendo back then, they got away with a lot of sexual innuendos. Like, Donkey Kong 64 is definitely one of them. Another game that comes to my mind is, not Mario 64, what was it? Zelda. Zelda Ocarina of Time, where you can actually, like, hookshot to the boob in the Spirit Temple. It only happens, I think, only in the golden cartridge, though. And maybe the 1.1 version? I don't know how they got away with that. But let's just say it was a booby trap. And then afterwards, what else was there? I'm trying to think what it was. There's another game that Nintendo got away with a lot of innuendos too. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Bomberman 64 is an innocent game for the most part. Nah, that's by Hudson Soft back then. Ah, shoot. I'm trying to remember what other game it was. I'm like drawing a blank right now. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn into what she calls the Daddy T-Rex. Oh dear lord, this thing has like only 2 useful features, and that's it's completely useless after this. Daddy T-Rex. Yeah, they could have came with like something else, like something completely different for the name. All right, there's a switch there, but we'll get to that bit. Implied they have to have sex with Link at maximum enchanted level. Really? Isn't Breath of the Wild a rated? It's rated E, right? That's one rating. That's one game's rating I don't remember. It's rated E. Lols. I'm scared. You must go change. Loincloth? Yeah, sure. Am I able to get up here with no trouble? Ah, shoot. I might have to, like, do something else, because platforming's hard. Yeah, and also the Great Fairies in both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They have, like, they show a lot of skin, too. Yeah, there's not, like, there's only two things we can do as the Daddy T-Rex. And that's it. One of the most useless transformations. This thing had so much potential. Say like a boss fight, but it's so useless. So, oh, so both are rated E. Got it. Wow. And here I thought censorship of the ESBR was going to be a lot more strict with those games. Now, Xenoblade got rated T. All of the Xenoblade games got rated T, so it makes more sense that way. But I don't know, man. If they were to re-rate the Ocarina of Time games, I think it's still going to be remaining as rated E. They're just going to have like a heavy patched censorship on it. Now, where do I want to go? I want to go to the cavern, actually. The Unga Bunga's rival. Because I actually had to go back to that cavern anyways. It's not a big deal. But was Twilight Princess the only rated T Zelda game, right? We're gonna exclude the crossbow training and yeah. Now that I think about it, Twilight Princess was the only one that received the rated T, right? Or am I missing a Zelda game? Because crossbow training is technically a you know, what do you call it? A spin-off. I don't know why I had trouble coming up with the word, but a spin-off, essentially. And give me food? I don't have food. We have to backtrack here later. We can heat you up, but we can't give you food at the moment, so... Screw that noise. Cavemen eat junk food. Alright, Hyrule Warriors. Even though it's a spin-off, it's still technically a Zelda game. I always forget about Hyrule Warriors being a rated T game. I always thought it was rated E for whatever reason. But because of Sia. Gotcha. She is something else, man. CDI games are also rated E for everyone. I do know that. Why is Siri playing? These guys are not happy with what they have. Jesus Lord. And then what else was there? Yeah, that's it, right? And then Smash Bros. Melee was also the only Smash Bros. Game that got a rated... No, Brawl also got rated T for teen as well. Never mind. Because I know Melee was rated T, and the Brawl was rated T as well. And then Smash 4 was all rated E for 10 plus or something. Just imagine if they ever release a Persona game that's rated E for everyone, I would be very shocked. But we all know that's not going to happen because school life, if you want to make a game about school life very interesting, you got to make it very edgy. And they ain't going to pass for everyone. Because we have a lot of sensitive people in today's world. Apparently. Okay, let's see. I know there's an egg that we can grab. I'm trying to remember where it was though. Here? No. It's over here. These caves look all the same to me, so... These are gonna be some one ugly dino babies, man. Wait. Okay, good. This is not the big one. I'm sure any person in the game will never get any rated E's. They just have to take them out, and then they don't care. Mara was definitely not in... I don't think Mara was in the Q games, actually. But that game still got rated M because of the story violence. And you can't forget the High Priestess Arcanas, too. Because it says BJ on them, so... That's not going to pass as a rated E for everyone as well. That settles for the demons. Oh yeah, there are other demons that will make sure Persona and SMT will never get rated E. I think the day that SMT gets a rated E for everyone, everyone's gonna really lose it. Because the most rated E game that you'll get from Atlas is like what, Snowboard Kids? And that's not an RPG game, that's all racing too. Shoot, now that I think about it, what is Cube of War's rating? Cube of War is such a stupid game, but it's way too expensive for what people are willing to pay for. So basically, Cube of War is basically a like Minecraft version of Atlas's early work. It was released on the GameCube era. Oh my lord, it's such a stupid game. But hey, some people like it. Alright, there's another egg around here that we need to get. But if you guys have never played Persona Q, you guys are not missing much. It's just a lot of fan service that I don't really care too much about, if I heard me frank. Isn't she cute? Not really. She's not that cute, Terry. I know, I get it, you're biased for children, but I have to break the news to you. Where is the thing? I know where the other egg is. I just have to like make sure I land on it. All right, let's see. I can't get fall damage with Kazooie, so I'm good with that. Oh, are you serious? Barely wasn't able to get there. That's fine. I'll have to use the fly pad after all. Shoot, that's gonna kill my time. What else is there? You need to make a Musu game that has all the mainline Persona games, Strikers. Was a good start. That's an interesting idea you propose. The question is, would Atlas go through with it, though? Even the least Musu game you've ever played, too. I actually would agree with that. The one Musu game I would love to see come to light and fruition is Xenoblade Warriors. Think about all the endless potential that game would have. It's not going to be a big seller like, say, like Persona Strikers, but Xenoblade Warriors would be such a great game. I would love to play that, actually, if that ever comes out in real life. I know Xenoblade doesn't have the best popularity, but hey, I'll gladly take it. And then as for like what the frickles? What I meant to say was what's it called? The other sections. Sweet, we got the big one last. Because they already made Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem became really popular when Awakening came out, and you guys know my opinions on Awakening. It's not my favorite game, but if Awakening got its thing, why can't Xenoblade, right? I don't care about the death. I needed a death to get the it's handicapped by being exclusive. Ah, that's right. by having a Nintendo exclusive, whereas Persona is like a cross-platform. That is true. That is true indeed. Although, Fire Emblem is also a Nintendo exclusive, is it not? Like, I know it's technically it's owned by Intelligent System, but I know what you mean though. Oh shoot, Fire Emblem has 2 Warrior games. What am I talking about? You have the regular Warriors game, and then you have what's it called? There's another game for it that I can't think of my top of my head, but it was released last year. Are hampered by exclusivity. Yo, SMT5 is gonna be an interesting. The Vengeance one's gonna be very interesting to see how they do it too. I wonder how they're gonna do it though, because the it's gonna be a huge game if it comes to Steam. Like the Yakuza games are probably the biggest files I've seen, probably like ranging around like 40 gigs. But SMT5 though, I don't know how big that game's gonna be, or with the added content. Excuse me. Oh, yo, that's crazy though. You know, I would really love to see SMT4 Apocalypse come to, you know, multi-platform. That is, in my opinion, that's the best gameplay. I know I keep saying it, but it's such a good game. I know a streamer who did SMT4. He did 3, 4, and 5, like subsequently, but he skipped 4A. I was like, how do you skip 4A, man? And he didn't answer the question, so it's like, I don't know. I actually like 4A way better than 4, actually. 4 is a good game, but it's has too many problems for my liking at the moment. Ah, freckles. I have to actually like go down here and actually get the thing. Not fine. Depth warping is fun. So is flying back up. Let's see. 4, what? So you've heard that SMT4 was the best SMT game. You like to play that? I think, yeah, it's for the 3DS. It's exclusively for the 3DS, and it's pretty expensive too. Well, Apocalypse though, it's only more expensive than the regular 4, is because not that many people bought the game. Whereas like 4, I knew a lot of people actually bought the game and they enjoyed it. So it's like what? Like 45 to 50 bucks now to play in the box. Apocalypse runs like between 80 to 100, depending on like the season that people want to like play it, so. But man, if you ever have a chance to play Apocalypse, I would highly recommend it. It's such a good game. Very good OST. The villains are not the best, in my opinion. They're kind of lame. Spoiler alert, Odin's one of the villains. But the gameplay, the music, not too puzzle focused either. But if you like Persona, say like especially Persona 4, you're gonna get a very identical vibe from playing SMT 4A, because it has like that Persona 4 vibe, in my personal opinion. Here, take your big baby. It's the last one. Thank goodness, I don't want to see another egg for the rest of the game. Walls. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. Don't worry, Legacy. I'm looking into it. So many games to go through right now, though. Multi-platform, though. That's the question. Is it? Wait, is 13 Sentinels multi-platform? I can never remember. I know it's on Switch. No, it's on PS4. Let me see. Let's see this. Switch, PS4. And if it's on Steam, that'd be great. Even on Reddit, they're asking the question, will this game ever get a port to Steam? Alice is a weird company. Alright, what am I missing in this world? I feel like I've gone through efficient way. Oh, right. The 2 trials. Okay, so we can't do the Unga Bunga one. The Unga Bunga is gonna be during post-game backtracking, so I have to wait for that. There's one other area we have not visited, so maybe this over here. Screw that guy. Just imagine being on the platform, but then like you get screwed off by one of these things. It's happened to me numerous times, man. But yeah, if it ever comes to Steam, 13 Sentinels, I'll play it. I'll play it for sure. Such a detractor, man. Welcome back, Drunken. Welcome back. How was your trip to the store? Has to wait to remaster their games for multiplayer. They're that considerate. They do their best job to do the ports, actually. Much better than some other companies I know. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing it, actually. Though I looked at the Disco Elysium game, it actually looks really good. Dude, these enemies, man. I'm getting Scorepox vibes from these guys all over. It's fine. You didn't grab taquitos from 7-Eleven, did you? Hey, there's nothing wrong with the taquitos, man. It's a bad joke, but I've been listening to this podcast where people have been blowing up their money, and the auditor would say, "You're buying taquitos. Basically, it just means you're doing BS spending. It was like Red Dead Redemption, lols. But you know, Red Dead Redemption though, it's on Steam, but it's like I can't comment on it because I don't have the game for it. No, shoot, can I actually do this as Banjo? I don't remember. Basically, we have trials here, guys. I don't think I could do this as just regular Banjo. Or Kazooie. Regular Banjo, I think I had to backtrack, actually. 3 trials. No 7-Eleven near you? Got it, man. You're not missing much, actually. 7-Eleven's just a convenience store. Very expensive, too. Great, we have to deal with this type. Yeah, if you actually get stomped by him, he reduces your health all the way down to 1 health, so it ain't fun. It ain't pretty. Alright. See what I mean, man? He's all squished up like a pancake. But hey, I got the jiggy at least. Because why not? Get jiggy with it. Wow, dude. That is like some brutality right there. Yeah, I can't do this as Banjo. I have to backtrack here again, so. As Kazooie, you can actually at least like outspeed him, so it's not that bad. I actually want to grab that life over there. All right. That was not a good idea. But I made it. I made it. At least I got the Jinjo. And I had to backtrack here at a future stream to open that up. Because I don't have the move to... I don't have a move to actually get health recovery, so I'm screwed on that one. So, let's see. What do I have here? Okay. So the Onga Bunga, I'm not able to get. And there's another Jiggy that I'm not able to get at the moment. Which one was it? Because I collected everything else. Man, my memory for this game's gone really bad. Oh, right. That one. That Jiggy. I can't get that until endgame. Okay, so we're done with this world. Sweet. We finished the most boring world of this entire game. I don't care for this Terrydactyland. Like, it's like, to put it in RPG terms, it's basically you're playing Tartarus and Mementos on repeats. That's how I would translate. That's how I would translate that. I'm actually gonna go to the next section. It's Quagmire, Quagmire. And then after that, I just hope I can finish the next world pretty efficiently tomorrow. But yeah, it's like, just imagine being tortured by playing Mementos or Tartarus over and over. And that's basically the entire game. Or the entire section, rather. That's how I would think of that. Alright, so we got Quagmire unlocked. There's one more thing I need to do here, actually, now that I think about it. I almost... Oh no, I can't do it yet because I don't have those power up. Alright, we're gonna go to unlock the worlds, and then we're gonna revisit. No, I want to revisit Cheato first. That's what I meant to do. And then unlock the worlds and then put in the cheat codes. But yeah, if you guys think about it though, like, if you like, do you guys ever struggle to make friends with like who play the same genre of video games as you do in person? Like, for me, it's always been hit or miss. Like, I've only found maybe 4 people in my lifetime in person that actually like Xenoblade, and these people are only at conventions. One person in real life outside of conventions for Tales. And then, but a lot of people really like Persona around my area. But it's mostly like Nintendo and shooter games around here that's very popular. So it's like, for me, it's always been more difficult. Eggs. Yes, we got it. Fall proof. Okay, that's going to become very helpful in the next stream. Cheats, man. Cheats are great. But I don't know. I just can't get into shooter games, guys. Like, third-person shooters are fine. I have no problems. And by the way, we can actually grab a Jinjo right now if we wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Lol, I don't know how that happened, but okay. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, perfect. It's the purple one, too. But, like, I don't know. I just have trouble... I struggle with finding our, like, friends in real life when it comes to, like, similar games. But when it comes to, like, say, like, casual games, say, like, Mario Kart, then that's a whole different story. Everyone's down to play Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. Alright, we go unlock the next few worlds, and then Cheato pages, and then that's basically it I can think of. Yeah, because I can't think of anything else to do at the moment. Too old for FPS games? Last one you spent any time on was Overwatch 2. But wasn't it recently, though? Didn't Overwatch 2 came out like 2 years ago or something? I ask because I don't play. I've never played Overwatch before, and I don't really have any plans to. I know Yahoo's a big fan of playing Overwatch with his friends, but... Wow, I can't do basic puzzles, guys. Yeah, I can't do basic puzzles. If I'm struggling with playing puzzles, then you know there's a problem, right? Because, like, Metal Gear Solid series I consider as like a third-person shooter, but that's a whole different ballgame, though. First persons, I just get motion sickness. And I know I've talked about this before, and this was a while back when I streamed Metal Gear Solid, actually, conveniently enough. But, like, I don't know. I just get dizzy playing them. Yeah, it's definitely not easy finding people who like JRPGs in person. It's like, they played, like, common RPGs that people played. Pokemon, Digimon. If you want to count Yu-Gi-Oh, you can count Yu-Gi-Oh. Mario and Luigi, Paper Mario. Those are another commons, and those are all, basically are all Nintendo related, besides Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I don't think I've ever met anyone who's played Golden Sun outside the video game store. Because it's always been like very casual games that people grew up with, which is, there's nothing wrong with them because most JRPGs tend to be more obscure anyways. You are indeed worthy. Yes, I am. Top number 8. Come on, let me play number 8. It's all because of those Jinjos, man. Those Jinjos really saved my butt. Screw this world, man. This world's gonna give me a really big headache, and I feel like I'm gonna rage in this world. In the finale part. Yeah, it's like, when you have trouble finding people who play games. Oh, RPG games, okay. Yeah, I always found like people were always more interested in like playing multiplayer and stuff. But around here, you do find a lot of people who play League of Legends. Again, I don't see the appeal for League of Legends, man. I'm not saying it's a terrible game, I just don't think it's interesting. I mean, shoot, you even have... So, one RPG game I've always found I have a hard time people connecting with is Golden Sun, even online on Twitter. I can't find anyone who plays you have yet to find anyone who plays Resident Evil games. Okay, my bad, man, my bad. I think it's the RPGs. You know, Golden Sun was always one game series that I always have trouble finding other people who enjoy those games outside of YouTube videos. That game series was so good on the Game Boy Advance. Now, granted, the DS game did ruin the series allegedly by most people claim, but I thought the DS game was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like, it didn't ruin the series though, in my humble opinion. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna put in the cheat codes, and then I'm gonna do the Glitter Gulch mine actually, because I could actually get the thing that I'm looking for. Okay, I got my plan set up. Okay. We only got 2 cheat codes to enter this time around. Eggs and fall proof. Like Golden Sun, if you guys have never played it, it's a very basic RPG. But what sets it apart though is definitely the puzzles. The puzzles in the overworld with the magic you use, it's such a cool idea. Frostman highly approves it. And apparently I have trouble spelling, by the way. No problem, man. Thanks for tuning in, Legacy. We'll see you in the next one. This peak of JRPGs, we might not find another game like that again. 100%, man. Golden Sun was just such a good game. I even 100% a Dark Dawn, too. Which may shock some people, but I still have my files for the Lost Age and the original. Dude, I spent so much time grinding on the Lost Age. It's crazy. B. Oh, fall proof. Fall proof. Okay, R. Where's the R? R. O. O. F. Get out of the way. Get out of the picture, little detractor. There you go. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find much creativity from another JRPG game for quite a while. That's how good Golden Sun was. Like even the mechanics too were actually kind of complicated. The whole genie system too. Like I could 100% the first game, no problem, but the second game, oh dear lord, they added so much stuff in the second game. It's insane. I think it's even double time. I think it took me like 60 hours to 100% the second game. Whereas the first game, it took me about 40 hours. It's crazy. But yeah, I played, Camelot has made some great RPGs as well, like Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Color. That's a good one. That's a basic one, but it's a very good RPG too. And then you have, you know, since I'm backtracking the Glitter Gulch mine, I might as well put a chapter stamp tool in this one too. That way I don't need to redo this world. Outside the crushing shed, because we have the spring shoes now. And this would actually 100% Glitter Gulch mine, I think. Yo-ho! 49, guys. We're getting very close to 90. More than halfway there, eh? And then, Mario Tennis, though, for the Game Boy Color. It's a pretty short game, but it could be pretty difficult if you don't know what you're upgrading. That's all I will say. For now, anyway. Alright. PC games that had the best time, and then, wait, so do I remember when the time when PC gamers came back, then to have, like, the best PC at the time to play Crisis? And that game was, blowing PCs up. I actually don't remember that. I know what you're talking about, the game, though. I never knew that game was actually not powerful to blow up PCs, though. That's crazy. I do remember a story where, it's not a video game story, but I do remember a similar story where people had like Samsung Galaxy S7s. By the way, that was a great phone, by the way. The airports were banning. We got the Mega Globo. There's only one of these in the entire game. Do not waste it. Otherwise, you have to start over. But yeah, I remember airports banned the Galaxy S7 because it kept blowing up. Like, out of people's pockets. It's crazy. Sorry guys, I'm not yawning because of the comments. I'm yawning because, normally I don't stream this late. It's only like 9:30 p.m., but... Back when I used to stream, I used to do from 9 p.m. to like what, 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. It was crazy. I don't know how he did it. Alright, I think Glitter Gulch mine is 100% completed now. I think? Yep, it's been 100% completed. That's actually the shortest run I've ever done for that world too. Witchy World 57, 51. And it took me a little bit over an hour to 100% Terrydactyland that we could do for now. Okay, that's fine. We're normally on track, but there's only one more thing I need to do on today's stream, and then we're going to use that Mega Global right off the spot. So that way I don't end up forgetting. Because if I end up forgetting, I'm not going to show you guys what this is. And because this game loves to autosave, it's, yeah. This Wigwam, it's just a cosmetic change with something else. There's only one of those, yep. Now go and find... Wow, she's so demanding. But... it was the best graphic game of its time and required a high-level PC in the early 2007s. Long-term PC were not the best until you can play Chrysalis on it, so it could not blow up. Like what made it so powerful though? Was it like the graphics input, or was it something else? Yeah, so Kazooie becomes a dragon. Yeah, it's definitely nuts and bolts. I didn't read the dialogue, but it's definitely nuts and bolts stuff. So, Dragon Kazooie, you can shoot fire. You can shoot unlimited fire eggs, guys. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Dragon Kazooie. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call that today's stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Next stream, we'll tackle Grunty's Industries. I don't know if I'm going to tackle the 7th world. with Grunty's Industries. So till then, guys, thank you all for tuning in. This has been your boy Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. All I gotta say is, stay chilly, keep gaming. I'll see y'all in the next one. If I stream tomorrow afternoon, you'll see me. All right, guys, peace out. I know Duncan's crying, but don't be blowing up people's PCs, man. Chrysalis may be a powerful game, but we can't blow up people's PCs in today's world. All right, guys.